Hi everyone, and welcome to Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. My name is Adam Erickson, and we start worship this Sunday, January 8th at 10:30. And I wanted to introduce you to one of the passages we're going to be discussing. It's a really interesting passage about the baptism of Jesus. Now, throughout Christian history, people have wondered, well, why does Jesus need to be baptized? Because we've often assumed that baptism is meant to wash away our sins, right, and make us holy before God. But this brings up the question, well, if Jesus was sinless, then why does he need to be baptized? It's a fair question, a good question, but I want to suggest to you that maybe the whole framing of the question, we should reframe it. Maybe the whole point of baptism is not so much to wash away our sins as it is to state what is already true about us. So Jesus doesn't have to go and be baptized because he's sinful and he needs to wash it away. He goes to be baptized to hear the voice of God tell him what is already true about him. God says about Jesus, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." And maybe this is the point of baptism. One of my favorite 20th century theologians is a man named Henry Nouwen. And he says in his book, Life of the Beloved, that when God says, "This is my beloved Son with whom I'm well pleased," it's as if God is saying that to us as well. It's what's already true about Jesus, and it's what's already true about all of humanity. And baptism is a sign, a symbol, a remembrance of what is already true about us, that we are the beloved children of God, that we belong to God, but not just to God, but that we already belong to one another. We already belong to the church. And this is where the public aspect of baptism is important. So Jesus does this not on his own, but he does it with his cousin John the Baptist. He does it with other people around him. And what this matters when we do it in a church or out at a river somewhere, to have people around us, because it's a sign and a remembrance that, hey, we're all in this together. We're all going through the highs and the lows, the love and the suffering that life ends up giving all of us. We're all going to go through it together. And this, I think, much more than a washing away of our sins, baptism is about community. We belong within the communion of saints, with one another, and with the God who already calls us the beloved children of God. So those are some thoughts about reframing baptism, and hope to see you here at Lake Oswego United Church of Christ this Sunday, January 8th at 10:30 a.m. Until then, grace and peace be with you.